Good day, and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we completed what is our most recent deep dive down into a topic that many, honestly, if not most individuals that I've worked with are simply unaware of. Specifically, we're talking about post-acute withdrawal syndrome, or PAWS. I believe that to be ignorant of these symptoms, which are troublesome symptoms for sure, and they normally accompany early recovery. Let's just go with the territory. I think to be ignorant of them is to risk falling victim to blaming our loved ones, or even worse, ourselves in early recovery. It's really important to understand this stuff, you guys. We truly need all the help we can get, and blaming ourselves or blaming others, call it shame, call it stigma, may be the very last things that are helpful in this very critical earliest stage of healing from any and all addictive behaviors, whether it's the substance or other ways of trying to cope that are really unhelpful, not working well, that are problematic. So what is needed then? I want to first of all tell you an ancient Chinese saying that I think hits the nail right on the head, and I'm going to kind of expound on this for just a moment. Here's the saying: first you erase the blackboard, then you write something new. Well, what is erasing the blackboard when it comes to recovery? I'll tell you what I believe it is. What it's needed is to get sober. Whatever it is that supports the body and the brain of the formerly addicted individual getting back on track, what's at the very top of the list is getting sober. And whatever doesn't support that sobriety, whatever doesn't support this incredibly crucial goal, it stands directly in the way of what we're talking about here, what we're seeking, which is healing. So for today, I want to ask you a question. Can you think of a time where in your own probably very understandable frustration, maybe it was stockpiled resentment, where you have let the addict in your life have it, especially in early recovery, where you've just blasted away, where you couldn't resist the impulse to remind this individual of his or her failings, maybe even let them know how hopeless you thought their case was, where your own kind of eye for an eye reflex simply took over. It was just too much to be able to hold. Having remembered, having called back to mind such a time, can you now reflect on whatever it is that you said or whatever it is that you did, and ask yourself, how might that have impacted that individual's recovery? Remember, we're talking about somebody in early recovery, and we let them have it right between the eyes. It's possible that that individual was you yourself. Reflect on this, and please come back tomorrow. I want to wish you well. I appreciate you spending part of your day here today with me here at the Vitality Project. Please stay safe, be well. I'll look forward to joining you in our conversation as it continues to unfold tomorrow.